Hi Garage Squad, I'm Robin Barris and I want to nominate my husband Jim Hutton for your program because he's really in need of it.
And I'm Robert Pons. I am a firefighter for the city of Miami Fire Rescue. And I've known Jim for, what has it been, like 2-3 years, and I've worked with Robin for a long time teaching at the hospital. And it was my idea to see if we could kind of get him nominated for your show, because he is probably the best person I think that deserves this more than anybody, I think. And he's always helping everybody out, so I'll let Robin take over from here and go ahead.
Okay, so my husband has this Carmen Ghia he's been working on for 9 years, and I say working because he really puts everybody else's projects ahead of his. So when I tell you that this Carmen Ghia without an engine has traveled more miles in our garage, in and out of the garage, up and down on the lift from our old house to this house, I tell you, it's amazing because he puts everyone else before him, and he does their projects. So the car, he just moves out of place. And this car from the beginning has not had a good history. So it was shipped from California, and upon putting him onto the transport vehicle, they smashed the front end, and his little eyeballs where the headlights go were all smashed in. But luckily the driver was honest enough to send us pictures ahead of time, which I don't think the transport people really thought was a good idea.
And the second thing was, when he was working on my car, helping me with my project, he was working on the golf cart for the church, his local church, and while he was working on it, one of the wires fell on contact and caused the golf cart to go rogue, basically, and dragged him through the garage. And this guy's like 6'6", and it crashed into his Carmen Ghia. He tried to prevent it from crashing into my Mustang, and the poor guy was dragged across the garage floor. So yeah, he hasn't had much luck. So let me show you the car real quick. I'm gonna flip this thing. So here's the garage. There's the Carmen Ghia. Here you see it's got the motor's sitting on the shelf back there, and I'll send you guys pictures. Here's the interior. He's got some Mazda Miata seats because he's too big, and then the other seats are too small. He's got all the electrical apparently, and here's the trunk. He's got the rear end, and here's the garage. There's my project ongoing. He's got AC, beautiful big garage here in Miami, Florida. And like I said, he's always working on everybody else's project and never on what he needs to do. And the car's been sitting for how long? Like 8 years?
9 years, yeah.
So we're kind of been pushing him to do something about it, and he's always doing something else for somebody else. And it's time. He was a cop for
43 years. He just got a Lifetime Achievement Award for public service, which is amazing that he made it this long, in that field. But I used to call him I still do. I call him the car doctor because since he was little, he's been working on cars. We have a great photo of him in a VW under the hood with his tools, because he used to fix cars in his mom's yard, which I'm sure she appreciated that. And, he's just had a love for cars ever since. And when I was working down at the trauma hospital, my friends would complain about, squeaks and noises and things about his car. And I go, listen, wait, let me see if my husband can get on the phone. He gets on the phone, he does the diagnostics, and he's right probably 99% of the time.
And he's been a mentor for me. My dad passed away like 4 or 5 years ago, and he's always been there, like helping me with my projects and whenever I need advice. So he's been kind of like a second dad for me. So I just felt like this would be the best thing for him, like a thank you.
And he not only works on cars, he fixes people's generators, he goes to their houses, whether you're a stranger, whether he knows you or not. Some of it's just referral, and he never asks for anything in return.
So yeah, Garage Squad, if you guys could, we're trying to do this without him knowing.
I know, he's napping, so we're doing this on the slide.
If you guys, it would be great. You'd be doing this for a great person, and I feel like he kind of deserves this, and I would love for him to be able to take Robin out on date night in his fixed up Carmen Ghia instead of having to sit here back and forth in the garage. So
Yeah, it ends up being the home to the cat. The cat loves sleeping in the front seat.
yeah, and his his handicapped dog.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys consider this, and hope to hear from you guys soon.
Thank you for
and
consideration.
I love the show.
Bye.
Bye.